Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! When we last left off, we defeated Mewtwo. And that's about the gist of it. Also, in between streams, I did some more rescue missioning. A lot more rescue missioning. Like, a lot more rescue missioning. I don't want to think about how many hours I put into this game in the past 5 days. Rescue missioning? But I really wanted that final rank. And there it is. Grand Master. At long last, my toolbox size has increased once again. Only by 8, but considering the size of the dungeons that we're going to be going into from here on, every little bit helps. Because, oh boy, there's no more short dungeons. Congratulations! Team TF has reached the peak of all rescue teams. There's a lovely reward for you from the Pokemon Rescue Organization. Nice! Might need those at some point. But wait, there's more! Oh! A greater bonus! As long as there are Pokemon out there in need of help, your rescue work will go on. I guess. At the very least, I'm not going to have to spend some time in between streams grinding rescue missions anymore. I can actually go back to playing other games. Keep working hard to rescue Pokemon. And one last little rescue thing. Oh, and we get a Marshtomp. We already have a Marshtomp. Well, we could evolve one of you. So no more rescue points achieved, because we are done with them. Oh! And in fact, I believe that getting max rescue points gets us another icon on the main menu. Yep, there it is. Just a gold emblem. Would have been kind of nice if there was some other emblem, like if it was an emblem of myself. I mean, I already have a picture of myself on the left, but it would have definitely helped me feel more achieved. So is there anything else that's going to happen here? Nope, just a little quest, which I may or may not actually do. Okay, we got, like I said, we got a long dungeon that I want to go into today, so let's go ahead and make sure we're especially extra prepared for that. It definitely would have been nice if my max item count had gone up to 60 instead of an odd 56. By the way, I have a whole bunch of clips that I recorded in between streams. Didn't really have time to go through them all, so I'll show the clips later on. No sign of Munchlax, but speaking of Munchlax, I have had an encounter with Munchlax and acquired quite a special item from them. Where is that really good one? Well, first things first, what is this no-stick cap? The later equips it prevents the items in your toolbox from getting sticky as a result of traps or other means. Nah. No skip, weather, lucky, explosive, detect paths, cover, warp, tight belt! I was expecting it to be a longer name, but no, it's a rather short name. Receive the type belt from Munchlax. When this item is equipped, the wearer's belly won't empty unless they pass through walls or use linked moves. It's a shame about that pass through walls caveat. It would have been kind of neat if I'd been able to wear this along with that thing that allows me to bust through walls. But no. Still a really good item though. Means I don't have to worry about getting hungry so long as the leader is equipped with this. I only have the one. Hopefully we don't lose it. Cause oh boy, these dungeons are getting long. The next dungeon we're going to be going to is a whole 75 floors long. Okay, let me kind of figure out what I want to do here. 3 invitations because reasons. Now, get to that as soon as I can show off clips. Okay, even though we have a type belt, there is still a possibility of finding some potential new teammates as we go through the next dungeon. So I'll bring along 6 perfect apples. We're getting to the point where we don't have many dungeons left to go through, and most of the ones that we have left, we're not able to bring along any items, so at this point, might as well go ahead and bring along the perfect apples. Oran berries. There's probably going to be the need for healing. Let's take out 3 more of those. I got more than enough stored. More items that I'll ever need. And while I'm thinking about it, get that tight belt equipped. And the team that we're going to be using today is this team right here. And I'm actually going to swap out who the leader is. Judy, you're in charge. And you are going to be the one who is going to be wearing the tight belt. Rubber Butt, you get the efficient bandana because you only have a couple of attacks and you really like spamming that lightning attack against everybody. And Meta, with your compound eyes, you get the X-ray specs. A lot of the time recently I've been giving the X-ray specs to the leader so I don't have to worry about getting surprised, but the tight belt is going to be really important going forward. So I'll have to swap between Judy and Meta as we go through these dungeons from here on. So are there any quests for the far-off scene? Yep, here's a quest for the far-off scene. And that's the only one I'll grab. I'm not likely to go to those other dungeons anymore, now that I have reached maximum rank. Anything to say, Catfish? I haven't actually talked with you for a while. Nothing specifically about the far-off scene. So let's go ahead and get to this. 75 floors, mostly water Pokemon. There's some Pokemon here that we have never seen before, likely evolved Pokemon. There's a few poison types, but I don't think I'll have to worry too much about them. Just in case I do still have a couple of Pecha berries. Oh, we got an escort? Wonder how far we'll have to go for that. By the way, you probably noticed that Rubber Butt is now at a level 100. I sent Rubber Butt for the dojo for like 20 levels. 1 and 2 hedge my bets as far as survivability goes. So how far do we have to go in order to do this escort? Ooh, quite a ways. You have to survive all the way to the 22nd floor. In a water dungeon. And you're a ground-type Pokemon. You know what? Hedge my bets some more. See if we can get one of these to join. Oh, are we being snicked on? gonna be... want to be definitely... How did you miss that the first time? And the second time, but not the third. Want to be extra cautious here. Since we don't know what might sneak up on us. So weird to give away a perfect apple. Oh, we don't have a Cacnea on my team either. And let's hope that you can survive. Definitely want to check the layout of items on each floor, just in case it turns out like there is a monster house. Want to be aware of them, just so that we don't stumble into one. No, 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 no! This is what I was talking about in regards to getting surprised. Fourth floor. Down to 2 reviver scenes. There's somebody! Hi, Maddie! Can't stick around, but figure stop in, say... Here's to many months of enjoying these streams and happy many returns. Thank you, Maddie! In case you were wondering, by the way, the fight against Mewtwo went pretty dang well. That said, in regards to Mewtwo's story, unfortunately we got nothing. We defeated Mewtwo, and that was that. He joined the team, no origin story, no explanation of why he was made to fight. A little disappointed about that. Okay, a few extra Pokemon to join my team, good. Was really hoping it would be Lucario. Supposedly Lucario is available inside a monster house, but thus far I have not seen Lucario. Hopefully Lucario is not one of the Pokemon needed in order to cover the question marks on the status screen. Which, by the way, it occurs to me that none of the wandering beasts wound up covering those question marks either. So, a lot of those question marks, I still have no idea what they'll be going for. What Pokemon those question marks represent. Though it has occurred to me, there's one legendary Pokemon that we have not heard hide nor hair nor stone of. Some legendary Pokemon from Generation 3, I don't know what it's called. Like Registeel or something? The Regi Pokemon. We have not heard of any of them. Oh, there's gonna be hail here. Well, it's a good thing we got a ton of health. I wound up using a whole lot of life seeds to get this team's health up to 200. I feel like that'll be enough. Having all this health on hand is hopefully going to help us out a whole lot here. Because you just know that we're going to be traveling through a tunnel and pop out the other side to get blasted with a hydro pump. It happened in Lugia's dungeon. If at all possible, I want to avoid a run ending from Hydro Pump. Tell you what, as far as being surprised goes, Rubber Butt's using that attack a lot, but that also ensures that Rubber Butt is helping with the surprises. Let's try this. At the very least, I got Rubber Butt in here to do that. There's still other Pokemon in my team that haven't reached level 100 yet, so not necessarily a bad thing. Stop it! Whatever's going on in there, stop it! Yeah, we're not putting up with confusion. Anyway, the experience we gain here is still helping the rest of my team, at the very least. Are we being surprise attacked? Oh no! Ooh, glad I saw you coming. How far off are you, potentially? Was it Corsola? Didn't see that coming. Let's make you confused. And let's actually use this Giga Drain, okay? Easy peasy. I might as well actually just... Out of curiosity, what happens if we throw it? I was hoping to break it open. That would have been kind of nice. I don't know what to expect from this dungeon. For all I know that there is likely a surprise boss at the end of this dungeon. Possibly one of those Regid Pokemon that I mentioned. All of a sudden, imagining Regifizame as a Registeel. Okay, my team is full, but maybe you have something of real use here. You got Tackle and Slack off. Nope. Wait. So the Pokemon here are actually kind of low level, surprisingly. Well, I suppose it kind of makes sense. This dungeon has been available for a while. But considering the length of the dungeon, I was expecting them to be in their 50s at least. Wait. What was going on just then? Let me find out what attacks were being used. Spheal used Blizzard. You wouldn't use that twice in a row, would you? Just in case. Don't do that! I swear, if you faint yourself, I'm gonna be so peeved. Anything else trying to sneak up on us? No? Good. Let's go ahead and look for the fainted Pokemon. It occurs to me, by the way, this game has a lot of water dungeons. I guess because water Pokemon tend to be the most common? And yet, we see a lot of repeats with what Pokemon we find. Just to make sure there is a Pokemon of some sort coming in this direction. How much in this direction? It's coming in here. Ah, darn it! I did a thing again! I hate when I do that thing. I was holding the B button to pass through members because Meta was surrounded by 2 members, but the direction I was going was not occupied by a Pokemon, so zoom! That is a habit that I never broke in this adventure. Okay, 15 floors down. And change the scenery. Man, I really wish that the post-game had checkpoints still. Post-game checkpoints? I would feel a whole lot better about these long dungeons if there were checkpoints in the post-game. It also offered me the opportunity to swap out items. I'm definitely glad that I've been able to make so much use out of a Fluffy on this adventure. It is, of course, one of my favorite Pokemon. Because of the whole rubber butting deal. I didn't get to use one for very long in Pokemon Silver. The first one I got was voted off the team, and the second one evolved into a Nidoking. I'm definitely glad that evolution, it does not play as much a vital role. What is that? As much a vital role in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. No, seriously, what is that? Electivire? I completely forgot that Electabuzz had an evolution. Well, hey, electric Pokemon. Don't suppose you have a wide-ranging attack? Thundershock Discharge. Awesome. Yeah, we're definitely taking you. Also, Fire Punch and Low Kick. Interesting selection. So, what do we swap out here? Psywave and Psychic are not as long range. You have your grass attacks. What rare quality do you have? Defensive Rhythm? Defensive Rhythm is kind of nice to have, though. Weary Walk is also kind of nice to have. I don't want a trap coming along and ruining my inventory by turning my items into apples, or spoiling my apples. So, grass attacks are good, but I think we'll actually say goodbye to Lotad. I don't know if I have any sticky items, but I'll just go ahead and use that. That's another thing that I want to protect myself from traps, by the way. For example, oh, that's a blast trap. But yeah, there's also sticky traps. Don't want to deal with getting hit with a sticky trap. Oh boy, hold on. Okay, Electivire for the win. So we have two Pokemon now with Discharge, who can help us out if we're being snuck up upon. Oh, good news! Here's the floor where we bring Vampy to. So that'll be one less liability on our team. Don't have to worry about you getting KO'd again. Oh, yes, let's go ahead and use this. And good thing I did, because we were going completely the wrong direction. No, we don't need the training switch, just kind of... Well, I guess you can grab it, sure. I'm feeling the deluxe... Oh, gosh, what's going on? Mantine versus Grimer. No. Everybody get in here, please. Okay. Thank you, Weary Walk. No, we're still definitely gonna grab these. I brought along more max elixirs than I really needed, I feel like. How you doing on the Zappy Zappy? Yeah, between PP Pouch and Squeeze Out, we're kind of covered on the PowerPoint front. So far, it does not seem like this dungeon is going to be terribly difficult. A Kakuna? Why the heck would I want to bring along a Kakuna? Keep on going. Just keep on going. And let's stop. We're stopping for a break. Be right back. When we come back, it's the next 25 floors.